Hello everyone, so in this video we're going to do Water Palace. So first of all, before we do Water Palace, something that I'd like to notify people about, I will do another video at some point going on about all of the settings. So all of this display setting stuff, you know, like team requests and things like that. And how when people have certain things on, it stops other people from being able to add them to teams. So when they're saying that, like, oh, they wasn't invited, or they want to join but you're trying to invite them and they can't, they'll know why and how to fix it. So for example, there was this player who was on, I think she's probably logged off now, and she had team requests turned off. So you get that message come up. So every time you try to send it, it will automatically say that she refused, even though she doesn't know she's even been added to a team. And that's because when you click on here, the filters, you can automatically refuse friends by putting that tick in the box. Automatically refuse teams, which means that message will pop up every time you try to invite them to a team. And then you've got hide player effects, which basically means when they use God Divines and skills and stuff like that, you won't see their effects, so it will prevent you from lagging as much. Okay, so we've got a full team. We're going to now go in. Oh, that's the player who I couldn't join. She's now actually joined. So she's had to click, oops, I've clicked on the wrong thing. She had to click apply in order to do it, in order to join my team, because I couldn't add her because of that request thing on. So yeah, we're gonna go in now. Unfortunately I can't take Ned Guarding because he's logged off, and I didn't want to miss the chance of taking in the low mites that are in the guild into the event, because I can basically solo this event. As you can see, the map's still bugged, so it doesn't show you the full map. But if you can see the arrow, that's me, and I'm showing you where I'm heading right now. And we're going to the first boss, which is the snake. And when you enter this event, you want to take out the bosses first. And this is for everybody of all mites or levels. When you do this event, you go straight to the bosses. I always go for the snake because a lot of people tend to leave that till last. And I'm pretty strong, so I can solo them fairly quick without any equipment on. And as I start putting equipment on, I can kill them faster.
Tai Chi sword dance!
Ah, damn. I hate it when he does that. It's the worst thing about the snake. You can stop your skills, so you start a special, and he dashes into you and just stops whatever attack you're doing.
Tai Chi sword dance!
I want to get him down there so when he drops his stuff, it'll be dropped actually on the map, so that when anybody else comes down to this boss, they'll be able to see it and pick it up. But he keeps going back on there all the time. Looks like the rest of the team has killed the tortoise, but we're going to go check. So after doing that, you'll go through the teleport that opens up. There's the tortoise one. Now if that hasn't been killed, you'll go through that teleport, which will put you to the front, and you'll run up here to where that teleport is, which is where the tortoise one is. So I'll appear at that teleport. We're going to go and have a look. It's definitely been killed, but I can't see the items or reward drops for it. That's for the mobs, not for the tortoise. So where did they kill the tortoise? I'm not sure where they killed it. Must be that. Okay, so now we're going to head up to the top of the map for the last boss. And you can see right now, after the first 5 minutes, the waves start heading down to the palace. That's what that is. Your objective is to stop the waves from getting into the palace and killing your leader. So now while I do this, I'll put it on auto, I'll click on backpack, and I'll put some of the equipment on that I picked up. Some of the weapons. Companions. Divine. Just to boost my stats a bit, it'll increase my might. When you go into this event, your stats are basically decreased to a low percentage. And you'll always start off in your school class. So if you want to get better stuff, you have to get it through the event. Now, killing these bosses allow you to get silver. And with the silver, you can go to the shop. Now, after you've killed these 3 bosses, this boss will appear for 1 time only during the event. Now, when you kill bosses, as you can see in my system chat, you'll get
Tai Chi Sword Dance,
silver leaves for and that's for everybody in your team. Will all get that. So killing bosses is important. Every time they respawn, make sure you've got somebody in your team killing them. And then what you do with silver leaves is you can go to the shop, which is at the location where you start off when you join this event, and buy skills or equipment, whatever you want. I tend to buy in Power Palm and use Tai Chi Sword class, which is a sport class. And the Power Palm boosts the healing capability, so when I use one of the skills, I recover HP. So it makes it harder for me to be killed. So now that boss has been killed. I'm one of the strongest in the team. No, I'm actually the strongest in the team. So I should be going to do waves. And what the rest of the team should do is farm mobs, kill bosses when they respawn, and do quests, while the strongest player focuses on the waves. That's how you do this event. Now, the quest hasn't come up yet. If it does, the quest tab will have a red mark in it, and you'll see something here when you click on it saying to kill particular mobs. Also, you'll see on the map, as long as it's on an area of the map that you can see, a countdown appear. That countdown is where the quest is. You'll have about 10 minutes to complete that quest. Speed through this as quick as I can, just to make sure that this team doesn't lose, because it's not a super strong team. And I do tend to take low might teams in, so that people who normally wouldn't be able to complete all 50 waves will be able to have a 100% completion for it, because I can basically solo this event. As you go further through the waves, they get a little bit harder.
Tai Chi Sword Dance! Tai Chi Sword Dance!
And get
Tai
this to
Chi
30
sword
waves
dance.
as quick as I can. And then I can start showing you some of the quests. Right, a quest has popped up. You can see a timer has appeared there on the map where I'm
Death
clicking.
do us part.
Click on quest, it tells you what mobs you need to kill and how long you've got to kill them. Once that quest is completed, everybody will be rewarded with a
Tai Chi
decent
sword
amount of
dance.
silver leaves, which you can use at the shop. The shop is located, see there where I'm clicking on the map? You'll see a little icon that says shop. That's where the shop is located. And the icons to the left on that area of the map are the teleports. And those teleports will take you to all the boss locations, and the top teleport will actually take you to the front of the water palace. And obviously the palace is the area you're trying to protect.
Tai Chi sword dance. Death do us part. Tai Chi sword dance.
At this point I should start putting some equipment on. You're best off really going through some of it bit at a time while in auto, but you don't want to stay in auto for too long, because after you've killed them, your character could end up running to the mobs over up the top, which obviously allows the waves to go straight past, or straight through the gate and down to the palace. So you don't want to be staying in auto.
Tai Chi sword dance. Tai Chi sword dance.
Didn't need to use that then, but why not? Not for one of them on low HP, but anyways. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, King. You've taken him over there, so I couldn't kill him. That's another problem that happens on here when you're in with a load of Lomites. Especially when a Lomite attacks them and then keeps running away. What that actually does is it makes the mobs chase after them, so that when you're trying to attack them, you can't hit them, which then means you can't kill them. It can actually slow you down. So if you're one of those low might players at the time, you're not able to do anything like damage them and you keep getting onto low HP very fast, the best thing you can do is keep out the way and just go after the bosses or the mobs on the open map. Because if you try to help out with waves before you're needed, then all you'll do is get everybody killed. Because you'll basically make the mobs immortal by constantly running away from them.
Tai Chi sword dance.
I need to get through this as quick as I can and put some more stuff on. So I'll play this round a little more carefully. Not than I normally would.
Tai Chi sword dance.
Now I've killed those mobs, I should be able to start stacking up my HP. There we go.
Tai Chi sword dance. Ha!
Into auto so I can go into the bag. And then I can open
Tai Chi sword dance.
Oh, crease, that's good. Great, now my character's running over there, so I need to get back as quick as I can. I'm gone, there he is. No, I can't hit him now because now I'm literally just all I can do is chase after him. That's the problem when somebody runs away from a mob. You literally can't touch them.
Tai Chi sword dance.
Let's see if anyone's farming points. We're up to 5,000. There's the currency is the leaves.
Tai Chi sword
Silver
dance.
leaves. And obviously that won't be going up by much if people aren't killing bosses. And as one of the strongest that can hold the waves for longer than most of his team, I can't really do this and kill bosses and do quests. So that's why you kind of, if you're in a bad team, especially if you're in a team where you really need to get loads of equipment fast, like really strong equipment, then you really need people in your team to be farming bosses and doing quests. Because if they don't, then the chances of being able to win at an average light, say at 1 mil, becomes a lot harder.
Tai Chi sword dance.
Now I'm going to use that.
Tai Chi sword dance.
But I did get priest, which is another healing class. So I can switch into that, activate this special. And I know that that special also comes with some healing buffs. Fortunately, the healing buffs on this one are more effective against groups of enemies. Now that healing buff that you get from this is done from the special that you use off this. You can use it in World of Minions, and when you're alone, mate, as you can see, even against one enemy, it's super effective, especially in World of Minions. If you watch my video of World of Minions when I was using Restini's account, because that account was at the time an extremely low heal account, and I mean it was that low that if you use Devil's Palm Special, which is the biggest heal off Devil's Palm, it would heal you less HP than Devil's Palm's normal skills. It was that weak on heal. But when you use Priest, even in word of minions, you'd recover loads of HP. It can go from like nearly dead to full HP just off a simple block. And all you need to have done is activated that. If you've got that activated, then you recover loads of HP. And you activate that by using your special.
Rank Pestilence!
And as you can see, it stays on for, let's see how long it stays on for.
Rank Pestilence!
I'll just stand here for a bit while I try to get it to show me the message. Nope, it's not going to show me now when I click on it for some reason. Looks like it stays on for up to 30 seconds at a time each stack.
Rank Pestilence! Rank Pestilence! Pestilence!
There you go, it ran out, so used my special, reactivated it. Minutes left on that quest, and as I thought, nobody bothered to do it. Either that or they can't find it because they've got the same map glitch. Let's have a look. Pirates, I know where I am as well. This is up to 30, so there's only 20 waves left. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and show you where the pirates would be. If you can't see them on the one side of the map, they're going to be on the other. So you got those black guards. Remember where they are on the map, because one of the quests is going to ask you to do them. And pirates, I believe, are right down here. There's your pirates. I'm not going to have time to do it because I've got the quest, but it's basically down here and to the right, so down the bottom. So you basically, I'm over this side, over here, further to the right, and if you head down, you'll go straight past the black guards, and then straight to the bottom right corner is where you're trying to head to. And that'll take you to the pirates. And because nobody's done the quest, those guards at the palace are low defense. Every time you complete them, you'll boost their defenses so that if the waves get to them, they'll be able to hold. But because no one's done them, or at least I haven't done that one, they're not going to get the 50% defense buff, which basically means that now I need to make sure I hold the waves so that they don't break in, because if they get in, they're going to kill the leader, unless I kill them fast. Although, to be honest, I should be able to kill them fast. I'm at 1 mil now, so yeah, I should be alright. King died trying to fight these. No problem, I've nearly got my special. There we go.
Rank Pestilence!
Yeah, this class is pretty effective. I'll switch back to my school class.
Tai Chi Sword Dance! Rank Pestilence!
Just because, well, I fancy a change. Is there anything I can do here? Yeah. Oh, wrong one. That one's better, so we'll put that on. Put that on. Those with the green arrows are obviously stronger, so just put them on. That's the equipment done, so now my defense and the HP and all that'll be higher. There's my sword, that's good. Because my school class is sword, so I definitely want to strengthen that. Let's see what we got here then. We've got that. I don't want to use that last. That's useless. Right. 20 attack. Oh no, I didn't want to equip it yet. Right, 20 attack.
Tai Chi sword
15.
dance.
I'm going to take that off. I know I'm going to do better.
Right.
That's 17, 22, so we'll put that on. Remove the 17. 15 attack, 18. So see what we got, 20. I tend to focus on attack.
Tai Chi sword dance.
But you can focus on the HP side, but I like boosting up for quick kills.
The fire in my soul will never
I'll
be
equip
put out.
that. This one's got a skill divine, so I'll put that on. That's this ready.
Tai Chi sword
Right,
dance.
36. 35 minutes left, that's plenty of time. I'm just going to boost this straight to 40, then I'm going to go get Power Palm and teach you how to use the shot.
Rank pestilence.
So yeah, when it comes to this, you want to put the strongest player on the waves. Everybody else really should be doing everything else. Because if I was a lower mate, this would be like constantly dying right now. If I was like only like 1 mil or something like that, it'd be really difficult. If nobody killed any bosses for me to pick up rewards.
Rank pestilence.
And I'll show you what I mean by that.
Tai
when I
Chi
get to
sword
wave
dance.
40. I'll do a quick pick up rewards job. And take a look to see if anybody's actually farmed anything. This is wave 40. Next hardest one will be 45.
Tai Chi sword
So I
dance.
intend to get Power Palm for that because that would be 2 bosses to fight. That's so gonna kill me, I knew it. Right, we'll get Power Palm now. I use 1000 silver leaves. So I'll be 1000 left for this because I use that to revive straight away. We'll go on to here, click on here. The first one in the list I think it is, Power Palm, we'll buy that. And now we're going to remove, because you can only have 3 equipped at a time. So that's a 22, that's an 18, 20, so we'll remove the 18. We'll put this one on for 27. That's about all we can really do there. If you had up to another 5k after that, you could put, say, Tai Chi on or Spectre or something like that. Let's go and check for rewards. So we go to the snake. Yes, somebody has killed it once. Didn't get much. There's one alive, so they're not farming it as often as they should be. So this is the point at the 30 minutes where I start to gear up. And that basically means I'll go around all the bosses one more time. Which is what I'm doing right now. Pick up those. That one's recently been killed. That's good. And one more boss to check. Is this one. And like I said, that one, that teleport there takes you to the front area of Water Palace. There's some mobs there or a boss, so I can see something down there. I'm going to pick that up. This boss is alive, so we're going to pick these up. I just saw Devil Farm, which means now I can equip a heal skill. Back to this. There we go. There it is. I'm going to equip that. Got this. That's 23. 15, 18, 23, 23, 20. So 20 we'll remove. Replace with a 23. There we go. That one's 22. We'll remove. And we'll replace with that one. 23, 16. Okay. So what this is, 23, 20, 20, 20, okay, what was this one, 23, 16, we're going to remove this one, and we'll put a 23, 20 on. There we go, that's better for me, I think.
The world is ever changing.
And this on. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to go there. I'm already at the bottom, so now I've got Power Palm. I've got heal as well in case I need it, although I don't think I will. But it's nice to have it. I should get back to them fast, so the quickest way will be this way, straight to the front. I already broke through that first layer of defense because nobody did the quest. I've almost taken this one out, as expected. But now it's not a problem, my character is now geared up with everything that I need. So in this build, the classes I've got as well, mainly getting Power Palm for me is the most important part. Because even if I didn't have any good stuff, if I have Power Palm with my school class that I start off with because I'm new game, I can keep recovering a large amount of HP now. As you can see, just one of those skills that I did then, just basically recovered that HP. And then of course you've got a chance of cert, which means sometimes you can recover double HP. I could have gone to the teleport then and teleported to, what's it called, the tortoise, and cut them off at the tortoise. But this way I'll be faster because there's no teleport outside the front, so you'd have to run all the way back into the Water Palace to go to the teleport.
Tai Chi sword dance!
Now we're at 28 minutes, so no more messing around. Let's just start killing them fast.
Tai Chi sword dance!
Like that. This one's a pretty tricky one because I'm gonna know this one, isn't it? We're not at round 45 yet. Looking for the 2 boss rounds, which comes up soon. Somebody dropped out of the team one of the low modes that I actually added to,
Tai Chi sword dance.
according to this, which basically means that the whole team gets a little less rewards, because every time somebody drops out on this event, the whole team pays a penalty for it.
Tai
So
Chi
when
sword
you do this
dance.
event, you shouldn't drop out of the event. It also does mean if you're somebody who regularly drops out of the event, people will start refusing to do the event with you because they're expecting you to drop out. And they don't want to get
Tai
this
Chi
reward
sword dance.
because you're dropping out of the event. Here's the hard one.
Tai Chi sword dance.
First job here is killing the mobs to make it easier. Stun them. Get some damage, recover some HP. More HP recovery.
Rank
Move
pestilence.
away their attack.
Tai Chi sword dance.
HP recovery. Move their attacks while attacking. Very great. HP recovery. It's just basically
Right,
with
Tai
a
Chi
Tai
sword
class,
dance.
it's relatively good. And if your HP drops a little too low,
Rank pestilence.
then you'll combine it with a block. So now I'll do that, put through the attack, and then instead of continuing an attack, I'll go in with a block, and then onto this. And that's how you rebuild your HP when it starts getting a little too low in Tai Chi class. Of course, you need to be fairly strong so that you don't lose too much too fast in order for that to work.
Tai Chi sword dance.
Got me with that one, but don't mind that because now I can get an actual decent class. I've got enough for it. So let's see what I should play around with. That's boring. Nah, I don't want defense. Spectre or XA? Spectre's fun. Wait, I didn't equip it, but I will now. Okay, I'm going to put that on just because it's fun. Bring this back into high quality. And we're going to play around with one of the rare classes. Well, gold classes that are hot on time. Let's go kill this guy. We've got 20 minutes left. This is really the best thing about this event. When you don't have some of these classes, like this one's actually a class I don't have. You get to play around with it, see what it's like. And basically you get to have some fun. Oh, they made it down to the bottom. Let's head down there then deal with it. The rest of the classes available on here I've already got, but this one, I don't have it. So yeah, so this is a really good opportunity to try out, test, experiment with classes you don't have. See what they're like, let them like who you are while in this event. Oh well, like that. So that's how you use that so-called immortality. So if you do a successful block, you can activate like an immortality shield in this class.
Tai Chi sword dance!
I do think that is actually a really fun class. And I got myself killed, cracking around with it too much. Oh god. I could have actually taken a look at the skills on this class and seen what it is they actually do, so that I can use them better and combine them better.
Tai Chi sword dance! Rank pestilence!
And the boss. My teammates are spared. While cracking around for about 5-10 minutes. I know this skill's gonna get me killed.
Shadow
Doesn't seem to get a heal over. I should switch back. Yeah, that was too close. I can't revive yet. They're gonna kill it off. But yeah, I've got to check out that skill, Spectre Sword, because I'm not sure what each skill actually does, and you really need to know what each one does, so that you can use them in the right order. So that if one of them decreases your HP, you use that at the right time, not at when you're right HP. Because of this, I can't actually scroll through my rewards, but you can see some of them. You get about 8 pages of Sky Power page as well, but yeah, because of this death time outfit, I can't actually scroll through. So that's it for the Water Palace video. All you have to do is make sure you send a strong player to the top of the map, to the waves, that's what it's called, to kill the waves, while the rest deal with the bosses and the quests. Unfortunately, in our event, it didn't seem like anybody was doing the quest, so their defensive wasn't as strong as it should be. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I'm not sure why people ask for a video on Water Palace, because it's pretty self-explanatory really. But anyways, thank you for watching. Bye bye.